Hey guys, it's me, Andrea. I recently got a new camera and I wanted to film something new for today. I'll be doing a curly hair refresh and my curly hair routine. So, the first thing you're going to need is a spray bottle, your curl cream, some gel or some mousse, and then your hair brushing tools. I'm also going to give my bangs a refresh, so I have some scissors for that as well. I'm going to start off with some freshly washed hair, and I'm actually going to cut my bangs first while it's wet. I know some people like to cut their hair dry, especially with curls, but I found it easier for me to cut it while it's wet first and then do some touch ups when it's dry. So, right now, I'm parting my hair kind of like a triangle in the front to distinguish what hairs I want to cut for my bangs. It's a lot easier for me because I've already previously had bangs and I'm just doing a refresh. If you're doing this for the first time, try to make that portion of your hair in the front a little bit thinner than you actually want it to. It's always easier to make it thicker later than to have really thick bangs in the first place. I feel like as a curly girl, we are very lucky because our hair is so forgiving. You can see in the previous clip that I chop it quite bluntly and I don't really make the effort to blend it, but honestly, our hair is so forgiving that you can't really tell. So at this point, I'm quite satisfied with how my bangs look in the front, and next I'll be cutting some face framing pieces. Oh my goodness. I also want to emphasize the importance of taking into account the shrinkage of your curls, especially if you have a tighter curl pattern. Please be mindful of it and cut a little bit longer than you actually want your hair to be, just so that you don't have any regrets with the length of your hair. Dang, I'd be using that spray bottle a lot more than I thought. So yes, you can see me wetting my hair again. I personally find it a lot easier to cut my hair wet. When it's frizzy, I find myself having trouble knowing exactly where to cut, so just seeing everything wet helps the hair clump. Also, a fun fact, you guys, I actually groom my own dog's hair, so this is actually professional hair scissors. Of course, you can use, you know, craft scissors or perhaps your kitchen scissors in a pinch, but that's why I just have some really professional looking scissors. So now I'm quite satisfied with how I've cut my hair, and now I'm prepping my hair again by wetting it and parting it in order to actually style my curls. And then I just run my brush through my hair in order to spread all the water throughout my hair. So right now I use the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I actually dilute it with water, that's why I have two containers. So you'll see me show that this first container, I believe, is the original formula. It's quite thick and it doesn't move around that much. But in the second container, it's a little bit more thin because I diluted it and mixed it with water. I personally find the original formula a little bit too thick and heavy for my hair. And also, I guess I just save money with diluting it with water because then I get more product. So I like to spread it evenly throughout my hair, not forgetting my ends. And then I also like to take my Denman brush and really distribute the product throughout my hair. My hair is quite thick and it's really low porosity, so I really have to pay attention to the products that I use and how it spreads throughout my hair. Having low porosity hair sucks so bad because if I don't use enough product, it'll look so frizzy. But if I use way too much, then the buildup just feels awful on my scalp. So the next product I'm using after my curl cream is my gel. I know some girls use gel and mousse. Right now I'm just using gel. And one tip that I learned from my friends in elementary school is actually to leave the container open for at least a day when you buy it so that the formula gets a little bit thicker. And with the thickness of the formula, it really helps with keeping those stubborn hairs in place. I found that forgetting to do this to a brand new container just makes my hair frizzy a lot faster. So I'm just spreading the gel again through my hair and just making sure I get all those nooks and crannies. In terms of styling my hair, I use a Bounce Curl dupe brush that I bought off Amazon. I really love this brush because it has boar bristles that help with creating tension, and then it also has those like rigid sides that help with clumping my curls. Previously, I've used the Denman brush, which you saw me use when spreading product throughout my hair, but I just found that using this brush instead has created a little bit less volume and a lot more definition with the clumps in my hair. So I don't have a method to actually sectioning out my hair, just creating little small pieces in order to run my brush through them. And then I also like to do my bangs in one motion. For my hairbrush, I just use one that I got from Walmart like however many years ago. Jesus Christ, this is really loud. Anyways, this hair dryer is from Walmart. I got it in high school, so it's at least 8 years old now. But I use a high heat, high fan, and I don't like to get too close to my curls. I just like to be a little bit far away, and that has reduced frizziness a lot for me. Sometimes, if I really want my curls to last long, I'll put some hairspray at this point in order to really lock it in. But sometimes it can make my hair really crispy. So this time I did not put any hairspray. And that is my curly hair routine. I hope this helped you a little bit. If you're struggling with yours, make sure to sleep in a satin cap or a satin pillowcase. Bye!